God, that animation is amazing. Ganyu, I still can't believe I have you in my party. As for Kokomi, maybe one day. Maybe one day. What's up, YouTube? My name is Sharpnobloy. Welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Last time, we told a couple of stories with Goat Girl Ganyu. This time, we're gonna continue on. Let's go. So where are we going to next? Ah, they're making us go to another Withering zone. I hate them. Ah, God.
Cut to the chase.
These guys are mean.
Germinate! Propagate! Incoming! Don't blink! Next on the agenda, perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
That was oddly appropriate. Yeah, it really is close. I really hate these Withering zones. Yeah, thanks.
Incoming! Hey!
Okay, this one doesn't seem too bad.
Speed of light!
Wow, camera, what the hell?
Nowhere to hide. Healthy body, healthy mind.
I wasn't even going for that one.
Incoming! Hey!
Like, the music is what does it for me. These withering zones, man. How many of these things are you gonna make me do? I'll see you when I get to the next one. This one looks like it might be trouble.
Let the show begin.
Ah, crap.
Hey!
Like, the music just does it for me, bro.
Yeah, don't blink. Cut to the chase. Incoming. I'll protect us.
I'm just gonna play it safe.
Don't blink. This is long overdue. Speed of light. Incoming.
Well, at least with Ganyu in my party, I don't have to worry nearly as much. Ah! Shit!
Speed of light.
Terrifying, bro. Even though that one wasn't very small, even though that one wasn't very big, and didn't have a whole lot of nasty enemies, that one was still scary. Alright, on to the next one. You're just making this way worse than it needs to be. Why do I get the feeling she's going to be... Okay, maybe Rana's got some spirits.
Born of ice and frost.
Wow, that's actually safe.
We're way behind schedule.
Rana, what are you doing? Why are you just standing there? Let's just see what happens. Damn, girl! She even has her own health bar too, that's pretty cool. What? She's not even taking any damage. Are you serious?
Let the show begin.
She is going in. Yeah, you fight her. No, you fight her. You fight her. You fight her.
Incoming.
Screw it. Yeah, I think I'll just bring Paimon into this. Well, we're always improving together as companions. Thank you so much, really. That reminds me, how's your condition? After taking care of so many withering zones, do you feel dizzy or nauseous or anything? Just a little tired. I hate them. Yay, let's go camping. Camping, that sounds fun. And there's a Dendroki that's right up there. Withering zones, gators. Steve Irwin would have a field day with this. Rest in peace, that man. We're here. Kind of gonna be a bit of a quieter video. What's that round thing at the edge? The thing that looks like a small cabin. Oh, that. I'm not sure where it came from. But you see them all the time in the forests of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin. I don't know. It looks... kind of looks like a hobbit hole to me. You know, kind of like from Lord of the Rings. Something similar to that. Strange, since you've asked. I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? It wasn't that researcher who's in Satyavada life. Satyavada. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. Wait here for a second. I'm gonna go tidy up the campsite, get a fire going, and get some ingredients ready. Alrighty then. I can't have that. I was the one who asked you to come and help clean up the withering zones. Just think of us as trainee forest watchers. What do you need us to do? Well, if you insist. Could you help me get some firewood then? I mean, that it is so. So we actually do have to collect firewood. I guess I'll throw that little bit into the next clip, into this part. That's actually a good question. But yeah, then again, Bear Grylls and Man vs. Wild. Actually, like I actually learned from that show that dried wood and tinder, like anything that's really dry is really good for catching a spark, and thus is really good for starting a campfire. Like something called Old Man's Beard, it looks like dried bush branches or something like that. They look like vines, called Old Man's Beard, because it looks like an old man's beard. Very dry. So if you use it, it'll definitely be helpful in starting a campfire. So, I mean, I can understand this. It does make sense. So where is the third pile? Come on, where is the pile? Where is it? Aha! There you are. I love the elemental sight. It's such a cool mechanic. So useful. Elemental sight is great. I love that they included it as an option. That's more than enough. Oh. If you only needed one, why did you have us pick 3? That's easy enough. All I need to do...
At the ready.
is bring Amber out for this. Easy. Using the supplies at the campsite and the ingredients gathered along the way, Rana makes a pot of richly fragrant... I couldn't catch all that. Curry tastes even better after hard work. Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. I have no idea how that's supposed to go. There's something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices, depending on how they make it. So each family's curry has its own flavor. I've never actually had real curry before. I think I want to try it. So when we were little, we could smell a curry and tell whether it was made by our parents. But once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry was whose anymore. They all seem about the same. But still, you know that it's time to go home and eat when you smell curry. Or pretty much any food for that matter. It's like when someone makes a pie and leaves it on the windowsill freshly baked and you can smell the aroma from 100 yards away. Oh, that's a good feeling. Why don't we do that anymore? What happened to that? I mean, sure, that'd be awesome. I do like Rana as a character, though. Why do you have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does the Dendro Archon punish people who cut down trees? What do we do? I don't know who the Dendro Archon is. It's because fresh wood has too much moisture in it, so it's hard to light. Oh! See, I never knew that. Our teachings in Sumeru also say to respect nature and the forest, because we are the forest's subjects. So are the birds and the beasts. See, this is why I love this game, and gaming in general. Because you hear stuff like this, that people in real life just never tell you. Like, they never tell you this stuff anymore. We used to be such a great species. Then we became civilized and, well, we just don't respect nature as much as we used to. We just don't. In the end, the forest will remember. That is true. Not just the forest, but the mountains, the oceans, the lakes, even the poles. Even if you grow up and forget, don't fret. The forest will remember. I felt like something lost in the memories for a long time just occurred to me. Something warm and precious, but I couldn't remember it all. Just those 2 lines. Don't worry, Rana. If you wait, it'll eventually come back to you. I know a lot of things eventually came back to me. Like, I forget stuff, and then I go back to it a couple of years later as... It's like I take a look at it, it's like, oh yeah, it's coming back. It's like when you have to sneeze, but it just don't... Oh man, I hate that feeling. It's so dumb. That is true. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, okay. A little bit of story. I would hang out with my friends a lot back a few years ago. And I would just, I would make a note of something, and then I would just completely forget about it. And I wouldn't remember it until, like, I don't know how much time later while I'm hanging out with friends. And then all of a sudden it occurs to me, it's like, that's what I'm forgetting. I forgot to do this, that, and the other thing. I've had moments like that. And I know I'm not the only one that has had moments like that. I know a lot of other people have too. It's weird how that works. The oldest one is Kappas. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudaba is his little sister. She says she wants to be just like me. It's a little embarrassing. What really strikes me as amazing is the fact that she said she wants to marry Rana. No hate, you know. I'm not hating. I mean, if that's the kind of dream that the kid wants, I'm not gonna fault the kid for that. Encourage that kind of stuff. But don't go too far with it. Then there's Eotham. I'm more worried about him. He was raised by Granny Jahiet after being abandoned in the village. Wow. Wow. Okay, that came completely out of left field. I don't know. I have no idea how to respond to that. About the Aranara. They said they didn't know anything, but they were acting like they were hiding something about them. I don't know much about these creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, they're much like you described, round and plant-like. The forest is vast and deep here in Sumeru, and it's constantly changing like a gargantuan beast. So, even locals will lose their way, let alone travelers. You can't really stop nature from doing what it does. The best you can do is just work with it. Legend has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in forests like this. And the most famous among them are the Aranara, which supposedly means the forest people. This... God, what does that remind me of? What does that remind me of? It's like I said earlier, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. The Aranara are related to the Dendro Archon, and are the guardians of the forest. They're the bridge between people and trees. They also have the ability to enter dreams. Why does that sound familiar? But for the people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare. Agreed. They might not say it in front of the adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Aranara. Who knows, maybe they've seen an Aranara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets amongst themselves that they keep from grown-ups. So as long as they can grow up healthy and become strong, kind, and good adults. About that. Do you have any clues? We were also really worried, so we asked around. The kids said that they were in the woods, and the next thing they knew, they were in the Vimara village. They couldn't remember anything that had happened before that. Kavas and Sudaba suddenly appeared in the village after going missing for a few days. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. Alfonso, the search and rescue team. Which is weird because by the time the party is assembled, the kids are already there, safe and sound, completely unharmed. Now that I think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remember what I said about curry before? Alfonso made the search party take curry into the forest with them so the children could smell it. Anyway, we didn't find Kava, but they came home on their own. And with the whole memory loss situation, something about this whole thing just doesn't feel right. I know, huh? So I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Iatham is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. Oh, speaking of him, it's like he's really popular in Vimara Village. He organized a search party and the kids talk about him all the time. Oh, him? He's like an older brother to them. We've treated him like family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. According to him, like Iatham, he doesn't have any family, so he sees this place as his real home. Iatham also sees him as his actual big brother. Paimon gets it. If you two stayed in Vimara Village, I know they'd be very happy to have another two big sisters. See? Rana got it right. Why couldn't you, Paimon? Paimon. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope that you can join the ranks of the Watchers. And we'll patrol together. What do you think? Well, I'm actually trying to find someone. I see. I understand how you feel. I also had a friend who was very dear to me vanish out of nowhere. But well, that's not important. The blonde boy you're looking for. I feel like I've heard about him somewhere before. Let me think. Nope, can't remember. I'm sure someone told me a story about a blonde boy before. Just like Gold and called Anara or something. There's no need to force yourself. Paimon hopes the kids in Vimara Village are doing okay. Well, I'm very happy that I can meet the two of you. I'm sure the children feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also kind. And I'm so moved that you would worry about my little brothers and sisters in Vimara Village. I'll keep an eye out for the person you're looking for. Well, that's nice of you. Then, when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. We can patrol the forest together. But think about it. If only I could have met you and Paimon earlier. You're making Paimon blush. I like her reactions. I have no idea. And I think that's the end of that part. Wow. Wow. I don't even remember falling asleep. Sorry about that. You must have been exhausted. Not really. I just ate a lot and was feeling so relaxed that I just... Here's a little Forest Watcher trivia for you. When searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest when you find them. Digestion consumes stamina. That's why you feel sleepy easily after eating. Or at least that's what the academia researchers say. Have you rested? We slept like babies. Yeah, don't worry about us. Are you sure? Okay then. Thank you so much for yesterday. I feel much better now that you're here. You can count on us. Is there any work left to do today? Let me see. I think we're just about done here. Let's head back to Vimara Village. We can check in on the situation on our way back. Okay, let's go. And I think we'll save that for the next video. That was quite an experience. And as a bonus, we got to let our new recruits shine for a little bit.
Time to begin work?
In the next video. That said, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, click that like button down below. If you want to see more stuff in the future, click the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Last but not least, don't forget to share this video with a friend. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay lovely, my friends. What? Okay, I guess we're going to talk about this character next.